What's up, you guys? John here, and in this lesson I want to show you how to play a really cool blues pattern that I think is a great exercise for you to work on developing independence with your picking hand using some hybrid picking. Let me show you what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. So as you can see, this is based off a 12-bar blues. We're in the key of E, and it's from my song, Shutter's Blues. I'll leave a video link so you can hear the actual version if you want to reference that as well that I did on YouTube. So let me show it to you. The basic idea is we're going to start with that low E string, and we're going to play that with our pick, and it's going to do eighth notes with a shuffle feel like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, almost like your typical, that kind of blues feel, that old school blues feel. So the idea is that your pick actually continues doing that through the entire song. So you want to just get used to playing that bass line like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2. Second measure, third measure, and fourth measure. Then we're gonna go to A. We're gonna go just down one string with our pick for 2 bars, then back to E. 1 and 2 and for 2 bars. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Then I do a little walk up, open A sharp on the first fret of the A string to B, second fret of the A string, and then I'll continue that eighth note. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and A, and then back to E. So we have 4 bars on this E, 2 bars on this A, back to 2 bars on the E. Then we walk up to 1 bar of B, 1 bar of A, and then E. And then I'll do another walk up at the end, just going to A sharp, B, going to the 5 chord, the B7. So that's the basic idea of what your pick is doing. Okay, now we're going to use our other fingers. Because I'm holding a pick between my thumb and my index, I'm going to use my middle finger and my ring finger to play the other part. So what's going to happen is the other part goes like this. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm taking my second finger, putting it on the 3rd fret of the G string, and then first finger on the 2nd fret of the B string, and I'm sliding up 1 fret. Just a quick grace note like that. 1 and 2 and 3 and... Okay, so half note, quarter note, 1 and 2 and... Then another quarter note on 2 and 2 here on the G and the B strings, and then hammer. You're gonna play open G and open B, and a hammer with your first finger to the 1st fret of the G string, and then you play high E with your, I use my ring finger. So I've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Then I do the same thing again, but I leave out the high E. So it's gonna go first time with the high E, and second time without. And the rhythm's a little different. 1 and 2 and... So I do an eighth note there instead of a quarter. So the first part, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and... Okay, now that's gonna happen with those fingers while you keep this going. So together I've got... Okay, now just the fingers here. And now just the pick. And now put it together. Here's both. do that again. Okay, that's our 4 bars of E. Now we're going to go to A, and we're going to do a similar lick just over the 4 chord. We're going to put our 3rd finger on the 4th fret of the B string and 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the E string. And you're going to slide up 1 fret to 5 and 3 like this. And then you'll go to 2 and 3. And then I play my 1st finger, let's see, on the 1st fret of the B string, and I hammer to the 2nd fret of the B string while playing the high E in there. So it's 1 and 2 and 3. So, see that? And then you do the same thing again. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and then we go back to E. Then when I walk up to the 5, go to that B note, and I'm thinking in my mind this shape, B7, which is 2, 1, 2, open 2. And I'm going, so there we've got 8th notes lining up, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So actually my pick is doing now what my middle finger is doing rhythmically. So I'm going to play 2 on the high E to 1 to open high E, and then 3rd fret of the B string. Sometimes I'll give it a little lift there, a little bend, with this going underneath. So the top melody is, and the bass line 1 and 2 and 3 together. And then I go to an A7, just do 1 finger. It's very Clapton, sort of Robert Johnson-y. We're gonna use 1 finger and bar 2, 2, 2 on the D, G, and B strings, and then reach up with your pinky and play the 5th fret, and you're gonna go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So that's our top line, again with the bass always keeping that 8th note groove. See that? So together the 5 to the 4 is like this. Okay, then I go to an E chord, and I take this E chord up to the 2nd finger on the 5th fret, 1st finger on the 4th fret. It's like an E7, and I pinch those 2. Let's see. And then I play high E. So, and then come back and pinch it again. So it's pinch, high E, pinch, then walk. Do a little hammer on there on the last one, and then go. So, and sometimes I might just go and just play 1 note instead of pinching it again. I think that's actually easier. But you could do whichever one is comfortable for you. So 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and then walk up to the 5 chord. So all together from the last 4 bars of the blues, I've got. Then the turnaround. So let's do this whole 12-bar blues together slowly. Get ready with your slide and your hybrid picking. I'll count you in. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got it. And A. And back to E. Up to B7. A7. Turn around. On E. All right, Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. I really hope this video helped you out. Be sure to subscribe. There's so much content that's coming your way on my channel, and there's tons on there, lots of guitar lessons to check out. Also, if you want to get a free ebook over 100 pages on soloing and licks and exercises that you can practice, you can get that completely for free in the link below. Alright guys, we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.